All right. Good afternoon, Star Citizens. We're going to be doing a light stream today, probably very short, very sweet. Going to be doing a few trade runs under fire into Grim Hex. In fact, we should be starting at Grim Hex. Hey, Mario! How are things going down your way? Yeah, sorry we're getting started a little bit later. I actually got to go see the doctor, a little impromptu visit to get an ultrasound on my kidneys today. Of course, I won't hear anything back about it until next week, most likely. But did get it done. Oh, good deal. Glad to see that that Humboldt's working out. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want Humboldt to get more popular, but definitely take advantage of the location, especially for that cheap titanium. Good. I'm gonna say it's like 11:55, so I'm gonna morning technically. Good morning, Yellow. How are things going in your way? Drug running. Oh, Yellow. We are not doing drug running. We're just gonna run regular good old things into Grim Hex. Not in that elevator though. Hey, Moon. Well, no news yet because they just did the scan. And okay, so here's the thing that irks me. So to get a scan, I gotta pay like $150 out of pocket, right? And yeah, sure, fine, whatever. So like, I'll pay for the scan, but then you have to pay a separate fee, a separate $100 fee to get it read. Which why is that a separate thing? Like, shouldn't that just be part of it? Like, I can get the CAT scan, or not CAT scan, ultrasound done, but I have to pay an extra fee to get it read by somebody? Like, could I just buy the ultrasound and not get it read? I mean, I'm not, a doctor, radiologist, or whatever. And to be fair, I mean, I can't make sense of those pictures. Irks me that there's like a separate fee and have it actually analyzed or whatever. He said the word. I don't like it. Yeah, see, Moon, like, I paid $250 for that. Hey, Mr. Jelly. No idea. I actually just logged on. About to find out. Although this person just said the error code that must not be named in chat. So, only a matter of time. Oh, thank you, Marcus. It's been fun. It's been a bit of a roller coaster.
Launch complete.
Obviously, I want them to figure out what's going on.
Gear up.
It's just, so expensive. Alright, is our shield up enough? Yeah, no one's out here.
You are clear to launch.
Seems like a lot of the PvPing for the event has died down. Still, though, we're gonna have a bit of fun. See if anyone comes around Grim Hex. Do some light trading. Maybe go grab some Laranite. You know, make it the big leagues.
Quantum drive is now off.
But we're going to start with our classic staple of Fluorine into Grim Hex. Just because Fluorine is a nice run. And I enjoy it. Like, there's something about Fluorine, just the ability to quickly turn around with it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Also, I was so surprised to find out just how much sodium is in bread. Because, like, with the whole blood pressure thing, I've been having to, you know, be super mindful. And, like, you're like, oh, I'm eating, you know, bread. That's basic. You know, my peasant ancestry has lived on bread for hundreds of years. And then you go to looking at it, and it's just like there's so much sodium. It's like, my God, how do we survive? I mean, I guess we were like dying at 30 and 40, you know, or younger. So maybe we didn't get old enough to actually, you know, suffer the consequences. But it's like, man, people have been eating bread for, you know, hundreds, if not thousands of years. Like, why is this stuff bad for us now? Oh, Alex, I probably should.
Gear down.
But, probably and will are two different things. Yes, Mario. Yes, they are. Like, okay, so for my fellow Americans out there, I know I don't really have to tell you how much salt is in our diet. And sugar. Oh, yeah, so much sugar. Like, I was floored to find out how much sugar is in ketchup, of all things. Like, I guess it makes sense, because ketchup is kind of sweet, but you know, it's like you're pretty much eating like a candy dish when you bite into a burger.
Weapons offline.
Hey, Citizen. Afternoon, man. How are things going with you today? Oh yeah, Marcus. Oh god, what is that bread that I used to get? There's brioche? I think that's how you say it. I am probably butchering that. But like, I used to love getting that bread because it was so soft. Well, that's just funny. Did someone walk in and never come out? Yeah, like, we just put so much salt and sugar in everything. Novikov. I didn't see a rock when I came in. Come on, man. 3-day weekend. Glad to hear. Yeah, Death, that's what I've been learning. Bread is the devil. And yes, Marcus, I saw that. Okay, I need this guy to, like, stop abusing the whole Hadanite bug. Yeah, see, Mario, I've just been kind of just keeping as much bread as I can out of my diet. I've actually been getting half decent at making tacos. Now, these aren't like, you know, authentic tacos or anything. Like, I'm making these with, like, baked chicken. So it's still, like, a little depressing as far as tacos go. Come on, man. Excuse me, can I just scoot in and buy some fluorine right quick? Then you can have it back. I don't think he's paying attention. Yeah, Marcus, I wish I could. Unfortunately, we are at 157, so we're in the friendly zone, and I think he's doing the Hadronite glitch where he's just selling his inventory over and over. Hey, Terrence, how are things going? Yeah, Alex, I'm trying to. Like, I need him to. Like, I guess I could just go to Benson. Here's the thing, though. You might just go stand there and wait for me to come back to my ship. So, I might actually leave here empty-handed and go to Benson. Let's make sure he's not just going to sit on our ship. Because I did get a little annoying there. Yep, of course he did. So now he's just going to stand there. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to need you to go away. Hey, Gruff. See, the sad thing is, if I'd actually just kept it up, he'd still be able to do the exact same thing. There is no cargo aboard, so coming on board is not actually going to do anything for you. Yeah, death. I guess I could swap. Put on my Novikov. Pretty sure he just logged out. I don't want to send that back up. I'm going to go back in, get a little warm and toasty again, then we're going to come back out. And to go back to considering the game, I will say that you can definitely acquire ships in game at the moment. However, it gets a little difficult. If you're using like the basic starter ship. It's not pay to win, but it is definitely pay to have an easier time. I still don't trust that though. I feel like maybe he forced a session disconnect so you could like log back in inside the ship while we were in flight. I think Heliforn was the name. So what we're going to do, just to be safe, we're going to bring this back to Grim Hex. And, actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're not going to bring this back to Grim Hex. We're going to leave this here as a target, suicide, and go get a fresh cat. Hey, Tio. Yeah, sorry, I saw your comment the other day. There's something about YouTube streams that when like it first like finishes and it's like re-encoding, you can't see the chat for like several hours. You have to watch it like later. Yeah, turns. It can actually be a grind. So, like, okay, so for example, just to look at a couple of missions here. I don't even really do missions anymore, but okay, so, you know, these pay about 8,000 UEC, which is, you know, the space dollars in the game. I'm gonna say you've probably got an average of like 10, 15 minutes if you're going slow to do them. So consider, I would say, about 32,000 an hour, maybe for like a starter player. Now, like once you kind of learn the game, you can probably go a little bit faster. To buy a ship in game, you're probably looking at like 700,000 to 1.5 million. Oh yeah, no, Tio, it's some sort of encoding thing, so the chat doesn't actually load for several hours. Hey, Apple Crow. Well, Humboldt Mines is always good. In fact, I think we might just do a long distance run to Humboldt. Because I do enjoy Humboldt. Yeah, turn. Like, the grinding is going to be several hours to get into a ship. You have to remember as well, progression can be wiped during major patch releases. So keep that in mind as well. So if you're looking to get into the game, but, you know, you don't want to, like, basically do like a, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, Sisyphean task? Is that how you say that? Sisyphean? The Greek rock guy. You might want to wait till closer to launch. Of course, this being Star Citizen, nobody knows what that's going to be. Yeah, like Marcus said, it can be wiped, and not everything is like for rent. Yes. If you buy a ship in game and there is a progress wipe, you would lose that ship. I just hit the wrong hangar door. Thank you, Mario. Yeah, like I've read it, but like I've only ever read it. I've never actually. I think I've heard it said like once. Yeah, Citizen. It's actually been a long time, but with all the money glitches that they've had, I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, Turn. It really, well, okay, that's what I would say. There are people who I think really just enjoy the grind, who actually just go with a base ship and spend hours, if not days, earning bigger ships. Now, I will say,
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake.
what do we have here?
Your systems are online.
Reliant Tana. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so if we're facing that way... Let's see, our jump is going to be... right there. I don't like that. What about Delamar? We'll do a quick jump. Cut that. Ugh, also that way. Alright, just to Yayla we go. Oh, look at that. He's got all of his guns ready for us. Oh, thank you, Turret. Yeah, like, listen, I love Star Citizen, but obviously the game has its faults, too. And that's just something you have to keep in mind. So we're gonna get shot as we come out the door here. Just waiting for our shields to finish clocking. Come on. I've also got to replace the shields on this Cutlass. And Marcus, you might be right. That sounds like there would be a wipe there at 4.0. So if that's the case, we probably have a while. 2.5 kilometers. That's definitely missile range. Oh, the shield takes so long. Launching missiles. And for example, Turnt, the thing I'm doing right now, there is a bug where you can fire missiles into the armistice zone. Looks like this guy is looking for an easy kill. Not to mention that Gladius that's about to spawn. I'm waiting for my shields to recharge. Then I'm going to call for air traffic control to open the hangar. We're going to jet out of here, make a jump, and lose these jokers. So, shields are up high enough. Time for us to go.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, no, Gruff. We can't use decoupled inside here. Oh, he tried.
Attention. Engines overheating. Your front shield is hit.
Power to rear shields. Make the jump. And we're good.
Is now off.
Now we're going to make the jump to
Engines overheating.
hardcore.
Landing gear up. Attention. Engines overheating.
Take that orbital. Heh, we will be out of here.
Is now off.
And since we're safely away, we can now mock them. Hey, Geek, how are things going? Ah, Jelly, you're right.
Quantum drive is now off.
I think that was me, though. I think I knocked that off. Besides, we're gonna swap this for a caterpillar. Nice kitty cat. Take that into Humboldt Mines, grab some titanium, and then sneak that back into Grim Hex. So we're gonna go an incredibly long distance for some cheap titanium. Sneak that back into a place we probably shouldn't take it. And yeah, Marcus, like the Freelancer Max is just, it's an incredible ship for the footprint, you know? Like it's a small ship that can hold just a massive amount of cargo. Gruff, I'm thinking about taking it back to Grim Hex. Just because I really enjoy trading under fire. And the Caterpillar's big enough that it can tank some of those hits. Now, can it tank a ton with that loadout? I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I can always take it into Area 18. That would save me some fuel. Negative Apple. I did not. I should probably actually go shield shopping. Now, actually, what is the better shield for the cat? I guess just the FR86? Yeah, like, I'm just gonna stop at Baijini Point here. Oh, Gruff, it's appreciated. Hey, Cal, sorry, catching back up to you. Oh, man, where's the... Hold on, while we're in Quantum, I'm just gonna tab out and check Urkel, to see where those are. Because if we can pick one of those up at Area 18, I might just reroute to that. So I'm just doing some quick component shopping. Let's see. Shields. Here we go. Size 3. Parapet. And that is expensive. We're back at ArcCorp. Oh, Arc L1, huh? Alright, well that's actually really easy, because we can just jump to Arc L1, grab that, slap it on a cat. No, Moon, he paid me back yesterday. So we're square. For now. Again, for now. Yeah, Gruff, I'm still going to go to Humboldt. I'm just gonna make a quick detour by Arc L1, but I don't think I really need any sort of escort services at the moment. Now, I may change my tune. Unless you just, want something to do, Graf, then I can, throw some cash your way. I do hate coming in with the sun, though. Actually, I guess I can just rotate. Okay, there's a station. It's about all I can really see, but there is a station. Also, I looked it up. The 100i actually does have less thrust than a Cutlass. So, I'm not even really sold on this ship. Like, it's just ridiculously priced for what you're getting out of it. Oh, right. I'm not supposed to do that in Armistice. All right. Contact, ATC. Did I even hit the button? I don't think I did. Oh, I need some water.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Citizen, I don't know. That's a good question. And I'm upside down.
Landing gear down.
Ah, cut
Landing
short.
complete.
Whatever. I'll
Weapons
take it.
offline.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, sure thing, Gruff. Yeah, base price is 710. And yeah, Citizen, like the 300 series. Like, they've got some pretty strong thrust. I forget what the exact values are. That's always where I'm kind of weak when it comes to ship stats. But I noticed that the 135C specifically is just very drifty, especially when it comes to braking. Like, it just does not have a lot of power. Base sell price is 8.9. Okay, where these elevators work. Going to assume it's at the Galleria. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a great straight line ship. But as soon as that's not the ship I want. I feel like we're missing a Platinum Bay. I feel like as soon as you go to brake or turn, like it just gets super drifty. That's the bar. Oh, there's our Platinum Bay. Get off the screen so I can actually read. Ooh, 169,000. See, the problem is I'm gonna need like 3 of them. All right. Sir? Appear to be a street performer? Alright, hangers and hams. When we take this elevator down, we'll slap these shields onto the caterpillars. And, get back to trading. Well, Citizen, I'm sure it handles the same. I mean, even the black, red, and blue, as far as the Cutlass line go, like, they have vastly different components and operating situations, and they're still pretty much the exact same except for top speed. I'm also still butthurt that they reduced the Caterpillar to a single shield. Hey, Shadow. We've only been shot at once today. It was by a Reliant Tana trying to spawn camp some kills at Grim Hex. Wait, we're already here. We lost an engine, but I'm pretty sure that was just me hitting an asteroid on my way out. Ah, 19 minutes. Let's speed that up. That's fine, Gruff. It should show up in, should show up by the time I get there. If not, I'll just babysit it. And then I'm going to do the long run from Humboldt to Grim Hex. See if that ton is still lying around and if we can actually avoid it. Gamp, I was told so. And since I just paid over 300,000 for 3 of them, I'm going to hope so. Yeah, Shadow, just like it was originally sold with 2 shields, like in the brochure and when it went up for sale, like originally. Like it was supposed to ship with like 2 large shields. I know stats change over time, but that's just kind of ridiculous. Like this ship is big enough to support 2 shields. Like I feel like they really only did it to make the Hammerhead stand out more. Which, woo. Hey, Parker. Back at you, Ben. Sorry, I'm semi back to my usual times. Made a stop by the radiologist today to get an ultrasound of my kidneys. Won't know the results until till next week, but that helped kind of push me back.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Hey, Jay. I appreciate it, but I'll let him try. Like, really, I should be doing the smart thing and avoid Grim Hex during a PvP event where, you know, you can fire into the Armistice Zone.
You are clear to launch.
Well, Parker, they tried. They shot us, but, I think an asteroid did more damage to me than they did. Like, we saw it coming from a mile away, so we were able to anticipate and, mitigate.
Complete. Landing gear up.
Yeah, citizen, I think you're right. Well, whoopsie doodle. I would ask which one had more of an EM signature, but I have attempted to build a Stealth Cat. Stealth Cat does not work. I mean, this thing is way too big anyway. Yeah, Apple, like you would think that too. But and yeah, I don't know if they've actually adjusted the coverage. But yeah, like when the Hammerhead first came out, the Caterpillar, you know, had 2 large shields, so they were just reduced to shield. So the Hammerhead felt tankier. And that's fine, Gruff. It can take up to 10 minutes for it to actually come through.
Drive is now off.
I'm still getting the in quantum sounds. Oh, now they're going away.
Quantum drive is now
Oh, Shadow. No, I doubt it. I mean, you know, the Carrack is an anvil ship. The Carrack is the poster boy of Star Citizen. If they nerfed the Carrack, there would be absolute hell on the Spectrum.
quantum drive is now off.
All right, where is it? Shubin, Loveridge, Shubin. There she is. Yeah, citizen. I'm going for the quick burst. Basically, we're rushing into the armistice, doing our 180, slamming into the hangar, and waiting for the doors to close. So we are relatively poor at the moment, sitting at under 1 million.
Quantum drive is now off.
Well, you know, Shadow, when it first came out, or when it was first announced, it was actually at that size. Yeah, it's gruff. But, yeah, like, it actually ballooned in size during development. And then they realized that that's way too big, so they decided to sink it back down. And of course, you know, the stats page is always a damn dirty lie. Oh yeah, Gump, that's right. I totally forgot that distortion actually works now. Alright, let's see where he's parked and if we can accommodate for that. Hey, Turret, what? You didn't miss a lot. We just, we stopped by the station, picked up a bigger shield for our Caterpillar here. Looks like Gruff is currently here. I think we can wedge our way in. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try the hover option. Just leave my ship in the air. Alright, what are we on? Oh, it's our parking sensor. Alright. Button that out. Hey, Alex. Afternoon or evening. You know, Citizen, they actually confirmed that these shields work separately. So if you have a small quick regen shield, the regeneration rate actually stops once it fills up. Oh, what? And the ship's just going to keep on drifting. Alright, so never mind for the unmanned location. We're actually going to have to land it and kill engines. Oh yeah, Russell, the grenade launcher. Ugh. You know, I haven't even messed with that. Okay, so the way the insurance works, at the moment, insurance doesn't matter. Insurance is only going to matter once the game actually comes out, which, let's be honest, is going to be several years from now. And I'm just going to do a 180, park the lip off the frontier. But insurance doesn't matter at the moment. Yeah, Gruff, that's not a bad price. I'll buy that. But once the game does finally come out, which, you know, it could be several years from now, insurance will work, is in you have a very tiny copay, you get the ship back if something happens to it. However, if you don't have insurance, you don't lose the ship. Okay, now we can actually park here. You just have to pay a lot more in-game money to get it back, kind of like a higher copay, if you will, or, you know, not having a copay and just having to pay like a very large sum, but you don't permanently lose the ship from your account. Otherwise, several consumer agencies would be having a hissy fit. It's like they've confirmed that you won't lose it from your accounts, and Like, I know they've said otherwise in the past, but they've said a lot of things, and they finally arrived at the decision that you don't permanently lose the ship, which... I mean, if you could permanently lose a ship, there'd be no point, you know? Alright, looks like Holy Man actually has a, what do you call that? A friend. And Gruff was just in here. But we're going to double check just to be safe. Ah, 720, a little high, not that bad though. That's true, Shadow. I mean, at that point, though, you might as well say you've lost the ship. Hey, Caleb. Afternoon, buddy. Welcome to Friday. Yeah, Parker, trade's actually been a lot better in 3.11. Well, like, okay, it's been the same. Just they don't have as many... Why is that so blurry? They haven't had as many exploits for people to ruin the economy with. So you can actually buy stuff. And yeah, Alex, I enjoy this paint job. Sorry to wait to circle back around to that. But this was the old 2019 Best in Show Edition paint job for the Caterpillar. Everybody hated it. And since everyone hated it, I felt like I had to apply it to a Caterpillar. And then, like, people hate seeing this thing in the air. So I thought maybe if they hate seeing it, it would be a bit of a bullet magnet. Granted, I haven't actually had this particular Caterpillar shot at since I've owned it. And I've owned it since 2019. Yeah, Turt, hey, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.
Online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Well, Parker, a lot of it, and like I see where they're coming from. If you remember, people had to submit like you know, creative stuff for their favorite ships to even be entered into the contest, like the ship showdown, right? And people put a lot of work into things. Like I myself submitted a Cats themed phone background for the Caterpillar, and really it's the Cats poster with the two eyes, but the irises are caterpillars. And you know, obviously that's quick, that's pretty effortless to do, but you know, some people have just put in so much. And you know, when they found out that the winners were just getting a special skin, and then when we got the skin, it was just like a white ship with pink pinstripes, a lot of people got upset that it was lazy. And like a lot of people, yeah, were super insecure about it being pink. Like, I don't want pink on my ship. Like, really? Because, I mean, if we're going by the 64 count Crayola box, this is really more of a fuchsia. Like, I feel like they could have done more with the skin, you know? Like, this feels really basic for a championship winning skin. But, you know, I don't understand the massive fuss about it being bad. It's just simple. Negative Gruff, what do you have to say about the Saber? And yeah, Parker, that's correct. The thing is, like, with the lack of communication we get from CIG, a lot of people end up theory crafting and building themselves up on expectations built off theory crafting instead of actual communication. And then they get let down when they actually get the product that was in the field of that theory crafting. Ah, yeah, Gruff, I did not see that one. Gump, that's a good question. I don't think I've actually seen a ship showdown reclaimer yet. Seems like a lot of the people that own them just did not want to use that skin. Exactly, Citizen. Like, that's what it needs to be. Like, you know, especially now that we have the paint system, like, it just needs to be converted. Like, it should not be, like, an applicable skin that converts the hull. I just, like, I want to be able to, like, swap the paints. Really, Caleb? Okay, so there we go. We've got at least one person who's got the best skin, the best in-show skin for the Reclaimer. Yeah, Parker, like, you got a point there. Although I'm kind of sad that they didn't do anything to the inside, because, like, you know, the Pirate Caterpillar has the red interior. I mean, I'd even be okay with that. Like, I really just want like an orange, blue, and white caterpillar. That's what I want. And the sad thing is, they actually showed off the color customization option for ships like 2 years ago. They said that they were so excited to get this into the hands of players, and then it just kind of disappeared. Yes, Parker, I did check them. So the regular and the pirate have the wax job. The best in show is still a very matte color. Hey, Laramie, afternoon. Yeah, Mario. You know, I think Squadrons did a pretty good job about that, having decals and such. Especially because you can get a decal commemorating Tugtar, the TIE Killer. The best little Ewok to come out of Episode 6. Took out that whole landing platform.
Quantum drive is now off.
And really, I only remember that because of the description for his decal in Star Wars Squadrons. Yes, citizens. We need more of those like retro chrome paint jobs. We're coming in on the back end of Grim Hex, it looks like. This is going to be a weird entry. Sell, where is it? We need... Okay, yeah, it's already overclocked. Alright, boys. Here we go. You know, really, we could probably just steamroll through that Tana. That's interesting. That's right, Laramie. Let's get dangerous. Now, you guys are going to have to give me a moment to, you know, sneak in here. And then I will catch up on chat.
Landing gear down.
Whew, that was a close little asteroid. Gladius, Reclaimer. 300 I, but no Tana. Huh. I really thought we might actually get lit up coming in here, but I guess I was wrong. We've got targeting at least. They just disabled. Shields to rear. Ah, he was working on that Cutlass Black that we had targeted.
Landing complete.
Just wait for those to close. You know, I guess we could have actually pulled up a little bit closer. Oh well. All right, we are safe.
Weapons offline.
Actually, you know what? Let's leave that on.
Hello and welcome aboard your
That way the
drink
shields can
interplanetary
charge and we can just jump back out.
craft. Your systems are on.
Sorry, let me catch up here. Parker, I'll probably go back for fluorine. That's what my last run was going to be, but I had someone trying to get into the ship. So I decided to just let it stay parked there. Alright, we're good. Yeah, Mario, like, I really want to trade in Pyro. Like, I am agog for the trade opportunities in Pyro. Like, I want to be dangerous. Like, I wanna lose cargo. Like, I wanna get shot at while moving things, you know? Surviving by the skin of my teeth. Hey, Judah. Yeah, like, I love... Okay, so... I love Star Citizen. Obviously, it has bugs, problems, bunch of other issues. But when it works, it's beautiful. Well, there's a lot of groups out there doing actual, like, serious piracy. They're just very hard to find because at the moment, like you said, piracy, like, it's not even adolescent. Like, it's literally in its infancy. Yeah, sure thing, Gruff. I'll do it. I will trade in Pyro easily. And by easily, I mean, like, you know, not reluctant to. I'll probably lose several tons of cargo in Pyro. 889. So someone's actually brought titanium to Grim Hex. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 6. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It did it again. So I had 700,000 on me. I now have 5.1 million. And then someone just sent me cash and I didn't see it. Okay. Again? I mean, like, I'm not complaining too much, I guess. I mean, but yesterday, like, we sold titanium and we had an extra 12 million. Yeah, Parker, actually, it might be. I mean, maybe. Oh, I think it's definitely a bug. Like, unless someone will come out and just say, yes, I sent you money. Because that is the second time I have sold titanium and received a ridiculous amount of money. What is it? Hangar 11. Really, Russell? Maybe try a refresh? Is it bad for anyone else? I did lower it to 1080p. Hey, Nox. Okay, so if you're trading with your max, you want to take medical supplies to major cities. So New Babbage, Tisa Spaceport, or Lorville, and Area 18. Medical supplies, you can't really take to outposts or R&Rs. It has to be to a major city. Yeah, Citizen. Like, that's what I had. Or, you know, that's what I was supposed to sell for, and I only had 700,000 on me. Is the thing. Okay, Citizen. Yeah, Russell, if you can, maybe refresh. It might just be like a bitrate issue via YouTube. Yeah, Nox. You're welcome, man. Yeah, I mean, it could be both. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out of the hangar without taking too much damage. Like, we're empty on cargo, so if we die, no biggie. Just waiting for it to unfreeze. Nothing on radar. So we will plot for Yela, and then from Yela we will break our path.
You are clear to launch.
Launch complete. Landing.
Nothing
near
on radar. What? What did we catch on? It was weird. There we go. Now someone's targeting us. What do we got? Oh, I can't target while I'm in quantum. Grab that fluorine while we're here. Yeah, Laramie, when that comes out, like, it's not going to be profitable.
Quantum drive is now on.
Like, it won't be profitable, but I will do a few streams of trading in the Mercury Star Runner. Yeah, Laramie, I've noticed that, well, I haven't checked this patch, but Grim Hex had those weird little light things that would hang up halfway in the hangar that you could catch on.
Quantum drive is now.
Ah, Russell, sorry, I forgot to pick up the grenade launcher. You know, I'm never, like, I'm hardly, actually, that's a lie. I was going to say I'm hardly trading outside of Armistice, but I go to Humboldt Mines a lot. Alright, we'll pick up some cheap fluorine, take that back to Grim. And while we're selling that at Grim, we'll load up on some fuel. Maybe go check out some Laranite. Yeah, sure thing, Gruff. I'll see if I can grab some fuel at 157. If the price is decent, I'll just skip out here. Head your way. I'm going to tell my doctor recommends minimizing your salts, but we won't stir the pot today. Stir the pot some other time.
Landing complete.
All right. Kill the engines.
Offline.
Oh, thanks for asking, Alex. So I was up fairly early this morning. Had to go to the doctor. Technically radiologist, if you want to get, pedantic about it, or super specific. And that was a good 30, 40-minute drive. And I got an ultrasound of my kidneys. Turns out both of them are still there. But I actually won't know the results of the ultrasound until sometime next week. Man, yeah, this guy's ultra salty. Why? Really, Russell? That's weird. All right, hold on. Let's just watch this. Wait. What? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. It went up again. What the hell? Did I just gain an extra million? What is going on? Why am I just getting random money? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not seeing notifications that people are sending me money. Nox, okay, so Nox, yesterday it happened to the tune of 10 million. Like, I had 2 million and some change. But, yeah, like, I sold some titanium, like, the first load of the day. And I had 10 million on me for a total of 12 million. So we just gave away, like, 3 caterpillars, basically. Well, like, 2.5 caterpillars, because someone already had, like, 2 million and some change. It was weird. So we just kind of gave it all away. Ha! Ha ha! Citizen. Okay. I'm concerned that my money keeps going up. I mean, it's not a bad problem to have, obviously. It's just
Engines
weird.
online. Launch complete.
Hey, yeah, Laramie. Just buy titanium at Humboldt Mines and sell it for several million. That seems to be the thing that triggers it for me, because every time I buy titanium and then go to sell it from Humboldt, that's what it seems to happen.
Gear up.
Oh, Parker, don't bring the B word into this. Not barrel. And yeah, Citizen, I would love to see that, because then we could actually track that. Like, maybe I just have a mystery benefactor out there who's just quietly sending me money so I can just give it away. Seems like charity with extra steps. Alright, so it sounds like the Salty Boys are still around Grim Hex. We're going to sneak in anyway. Wait, what'd you buy two of, Russell? Oh, citizen, maybe you're right. That secret admirer sending me cash to give away. All right, let's sneak this in one more time. You know what I like also about Grim Hex? As small as it is, it's very easy to call ATC from range.
Landing gear.
Oh, he's in an arrow. That's different. And let me land, and then I will catch back up on chat. No, not up. And he has deselected us as a target.
Landing complete.
Landing complete.
And we'll just make sure those hangar doors close before we actually exit the seat here. Really, Laramie? Well, if that's him, he's being awfully stealthy about it. I like that, citizen. Let's call that. Let's call it drifting. Hey, Atomic Robo. You've got time. I mean, I've been playing this off and on since 2014, back when all you could do was just walk around the hangar. So you've got plenty of time. No rush. We'll probably be on a whole other flight model by the time you get in anyway. Yeah, Parker, I could see that. Yeah, right, Russell. Like that's actually what I asked the ultrasound lady, like, when she was doing it. It's like, so do I still have both kidneys? Like I've woken up in a few bathtubs, just usually they were, you know, my own. So I still have all my kidneys. Actually wore my my Star Citizen hoodie too when I actually went out there. I'll have you guys know that I happen to have one of those CIG Star Citizen hoodies, like the employee ones. I am super proud of it. Oh, what? Citizen, I went on a, back in, I want to say it was January 2019. I got to go visit, the Austin studios. And, right, the grenade launcher. And, when I went to the Austin studios, turns out I was the only person on the tour. So it was really nice, you know, very cozy since I was only one. And I wore my Drake jacket from CitizenCon with the Drake shirt. And oh no, sorry Parker, it was last year, January 2019. I have not been able to go this year, sadly. But like I was wearing my Drake jacket and shirt that I'd made, and what do you say? Sorry, I was talking to one of the guys who's in charge of mocap, and I told him I really liked his hoodie, and he said, "Tell you what, you can have it," because they'd actually just got their new fancy jackets in. They'd swapped from like hoodies to these like super swanky jackets. So like, he just straight up gave me his CIG hoodie. So like, I just wear it out like wherever I go. And like, I know I gripe about CIG a lot, but really it's the management that's the problem. The developers, the guys on the ground actually coding stuff. Those are the real like miracle workers of Star Citizen. That's not a bad price, Gruff. Do you know how much there is? Oh, yes, Citizen. That's always amazing when that happens. Hangar rate. Ah, it's fine. I'll just keep trading my my fluorine and titanium. Like, not the lobby, hangar rate. Yeah, like and it's so soft too. Like it's a nice. Ah, right, Citizen. Sorry, grenade launcher. Right. Going back up. Sorry, I swear I can only focus on one thing at a time. Exactly, Atomic. That's what it felt like. Cause see, back for the 2018 Citizen Con, I actually made this Drake jacket, and I loved that jacket. I mean, I've still got it. It's up in my closet. But like, I've got like some sort of, you know, decal or image for just about every Drake ship. Like, the only one I was missing was the Corsair, because it hadn't been announced at the time. And like, I worked hard on that jacket. I spent so many hours making that jacket. Actually made it pretty cheap too. I think I only spent like $100 all in total. Yeah, exactly, Parker. For some reason, I just keep getting millions, so... I mean, it's not like I'm ever trying to hold on to it. I just give it away. Negative, Gruff. However... okay, so I made it for, like, the models. I didn't make it for, like, the individual variants. However, my Dragonfly edition was actually packaged in with the Cutlass, because I tried to make a skull and crossbones motif with the Cutlass. So the Cutlass is facing downward, and where the eyes should be, there's actually cutout silhouettes of the Dragonflies. Actually, if you give me 1 second, I can probably find a picture of that jacket, or at the very least, the decals. Let me just, let me buy this grenade launcher. Okay, why? There we go. Actually, let's just get rid of that chat so we can actually see this. Missile launcher, SMG. That's not bad looking. We'll just buy 5 of them, I guess. Okay, and that is the GP33. Yeah, like it's really cheap. You know what? We don't need 287. We'll just, I don't know, get 50. I'm not. Yeah, Nox. See, the thing with medical supplies. Okay, so medical supplies aren't that great, even at base pricing. Yeah, sure thing, Gruff. Even at base pricing, you're only making the equivalent of 2 acetine runs or 2 titanium runs, and tons of people run medical for whatever reason. So that price spikes to like 1650, 1675. So you actually end up making less money than what 2 acetine runs would make. Hey, Dragon! How's the caterpillar treating you, man? And we're just going to store this and bring it back out so we can refresh the time, because we're going to have to put some fuel in it. Yeah, Nox, that's one of the big issues. Right now, they've buffed mining so well that you can pretty much make more money mining than you can trading, unless you're just in, like, the biggest of ships. Hey, congratulations. Good job, Dragon. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Yeah, exactly, Nox. Like, when it comes to mining, especially like in a ship, the thing is, like, you can make a lot of money and there's 0 investment risk. Hey, Fox. Yeah, okay, so, you know what? While we're here, actually, hold on. Let me get the refueling started, because that's going to take a minute. Then we're going to do some exploration. But let me get this fueling business going. Hey, Lux. Yeah, okay, so, as far as, like, picking what to trade, what I like to do, I like to stick to commodities that are readily available. So, for example, fluorine. I know I can always get it, and I know where I can unload it. Like, I like to stick to the commodities that I'm not going to get stuck with. So I avoid medical supplies, I avoid stims, things like that. So I like to trade... how much fuel do we have? 49%. That's not going to get us very far, is it? Far enough. But yeah, so for example, the reason I love fluorine so much is its repeatability. I make about 33k a run with fluorine. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm only investing 135,000, and I can do that run every 6 to 10 minutes. Like, if I'm taking it to Grim Hex, it takes a little longer, but I can sell there more times. You can actually take fluorine to the opposite side of Yela. In fact, actually, you know what? We'll do a quick run of that to show what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've actually seen the new uniforms. I don't have any of them. I'm just gonna quick overclock, because I feel like we're going to receive a few shots as we come screaming out of the hangar here.
Launch complete.
Maybe a light to blind our enemies.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, the Rock is easily going to outstrip the Max when it comes to trading. Alright, let's see if this Gladius decides to go for us. So give me 1 second. I'm going to be a little distracted as I attempt to turn and burn from Grim Hex with all this fluff going on around us. So, away we go. Don't think we have anything in our tail. Think we are clean.
Thank you.
This is going to be a quick and easy getaway.
Quantum drive is now off.
So yeah, we're gonna do one more run of fluorine, and I'll show you the run of fluorine from ArcCorp 157 to Deacons. Fairly easy to do, very quick.
Quantum drive.
And like I said, you can make 33K a run. And once you do that like 6 times an hour, that's a fair amount of money. That's like 200K an hour, you know? That can actually be the equivalent to doing titanium or astatine. Sorry, now I can actually catch up on chat here. See, you guys are doing a lot of rock mining. I'm gonna warn you guys, if you're mining in your rock, get very far away from the outposts. Because in 3.11, anyone can actually access the inventory of your rock. So if they come across you, they can actually kill you and take the rocks you've been mining and go make a profit off of it. In fact, a lot of pirates have been doing that. So if you're mining, go very far off the beaten path. Atomic scrap is actually really good. It actually has one of the higher profit margins, and it's very cheap. The problem with scrap is it has to go to Port Olisar. Port Olisar used to be like the default station. It's no longer the default, but everyone starts to congregate there anyway. Yes, Nox. Yes, you can. You can put it in your personal inventory and then make boxes out of it. But the thing about Olisar is a lot of trolls love to hang around Olisar because it's open paths, like there's no hangars. So it's very easy to float around ships and very easy to glitch into ships. And people like to pad ramp there too, like they'll just suicide into you. And Olisar is really the only viable place for scrap. Like you can take it elsewhere. Why is my quantum not disabling? Oh no. Yep. Yeah, like you can go to Levski for scrap. Like the Crew L5 run to Levski works pretty well. Sorry, I always forget about Levski for scrap. Oh, it's fine, Erok. We didn't have anything. Although I do have to restart my client, so you guys are going to see my placeholder page here. It's fine, Parker. It's fine. I'm just getting my client restarted. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everyone goes to Olisar because it's so much quicker than Levski. Like, that's its main draw. That also ends up being its problem because it's so quick to get in and out. People tend to congregate and just do absolutely terrible things there. And Gump, that's a good question. Like, I guess we could take a load of scrap into Levski and just double check. It's sad though, because now I have to reclaim my my fun caterpillar. Yeah, that was it. That's the thing. They don't pay as much. The thing is, like, you can actually make a bit more money with fluorine. Actually, I think you can make the same money with chlorine. But yeah, like, if you'll take my word for it, we'll do a quick run of scrap to Levski, just to see what the price is at the moment. Because yeah, it might actually just be a lower demand cap, so therefore its price actually sinks faster. Tio, mostly it's just because it's what I learned on. See, I'm quite the opposite. I've got a very fancy flight stick, and I use it in every other game. But thing is, like, since I learned, or on keyboard, that's the thing I've come to appreciate. And yeah, Gruff, I'll buy from Cruel 1. I just want to see what the price is at Grim. Okay, so scrap at Grim is $1.48. I don't think so. No, this one's broke. This one's broke. Oh, that's true, Gruff, but it's close enough. I'm not gonna pay that kind of price. Yeah, Gump, like, I mean, you can just run from Cruel 5, which is right next door to Levski. Alright, let's get this claimed. Is that weird, like, 1970 space movie sound? That claimed, right? Like, we hit... Okay, yeah, we did. And we'll take the basic caterpillar. You know, Fox, it could be out of money. I mean, it's Grim Hex. You know, they don't really have a lot of money for infrastructure. Dragon, I've got kind of like a Excel spreadsheet of just base prices. Like, it doesn't account for, you know, price increases from people trading. But a lot of it, too, is just experience, you know, on the road. Like, for example, titanium and Ariel is going to be dicey right now. I guarantee you if we buy astatine on Ida, it's going to be like $750 at the moment. Yeah, Nox, you'll enjoy it. I actually really enjoy using the Cutlass Red with it because you don't have to worry about freezing or burning up. That way, if you die, you just, you know, wake back up inside the ship, get back in, and keep going with it.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake.
Yeah, like if you're not mining in a Cutlass Red, bring water. And take your helmet off, too, to quickly cool down. Oh, hey, a Cutlass Blue. Fox, yes you can. It is now available to buy in-game at Levski for 1.8 million. Let's get off that. There we go. Look at that. All right, shields are up enough. Cruel 1, that's where we are going. Right. Oh! Ah, you're watching now, huh? All right, fair enough. All right, let's get out of here.
You are clear to launch.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Yeah, Citizen, there's only a couple of ships that are not available. Like, there's some oddball things that are just not available. Everything else is just available, which is nice. Like, they finally, you know, making good on their promises. Oh, Alex, it's you. All right, I'm with you. And we are away. All right, so yeah, we'll buy some scrap at Crew L1, sell it at Levski, see what the price is. Yeah, and I'm still kind of butthurt about that whole Saber Raven thing, since it gives like an extra EMP option. Yeah, Atomic. Like I said. Now remember, it's got some unpolished stuff to it. It's definitely still perpetual alpha. Yeah, Gref, have a good one, man. I'll catch you around next week and all. Nah, Alex, you should be fine. Besides, I'm kind of doing some oddball routes anyway. And if there's something you're hitting like Humboldt Mines, just let me know and I'll avoid it. Because, I mean, like, I'm pretty much just trading to trade. I don't really care about the money that I'm making. End up giving it all away anyway.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, see, Citizen, like, I thought about doing it. Like, just buying one of the codes. Because, I actually have the Mustang Omega. Because I had a friend who bought one of those cards and was like, I'm not buying into scam, Citizen. It's like, dude, you don't have to buy. Like, you literally have the code to get it for free. He's like, no, I'm not buying that. Like, he wouldn't believe it. It's like, fine, give me your code. And that's how I got my Omega. But, like, I really contemplated it for the Raven just because the Saber's nice and having an EMP Saber is pretty flashy. But, you know, the Saber has problems. Or the Saber Raven.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Really, Arok? Nice, that's lucky. Yeah, I don't know why, but people just don't go to Humboldt Mines. And I think it's the whole aversion to going to a place that doesn't have an armistice zone. And give me 1 second. I see the chat moving. I just, you know, let me land. I feel like as soon as I look over to read the chat, I'm gonna mess something up. I'm just gonna go in sideways and explode. Which isn't really what we want.
Landing complete. Weapons
Landing complete.
offline.
Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, now I can catch up. Ooh, dual boot Hackintosh. Atomic, good luck with that. I don't really have a lot of experience with the whole Apple suite. Yeah, Arok, exactly. Said like Humboldt's just one of my favorite little places. Yeah, sure thing, Alex. I will avoid it. All right, we are in Hangar 1. What? That guy says Harbinger to replace Retaliator. I don't think so. I mean, you're losing 6 size 9 torpedoes for a couple of size 5s? This elevator's taking a long time. Okay, now we're there. It's just a very long elevator. Like, I know it's like 4 kilometers away, but still. Alright, where is the... Where's the Galleria elevator? Alright, we'll go buy some cargo. Buy some scrap. Take that into Levski. I just have to remember where the admin office is. Ah. And yeah, like, you can buy the, doing this for our non-American friends, you can buy the aluminium at Levski to bring back. Thing is, I don't like doing runs both ways. I only do one-way only runs. Because I feel like if you're carrying cargo 100% of the time, you will lose it to a server crash 100% of the time. 136, that's not bad. So usually I only run cargo one way. So I'm just empty 50% of the time, which, as we've seen, seems to be when we get hit by an error code that must not be named. Oh yeah, Win, like there's definitely several two-way runs. And like, yeah, you make more money running non-empty. But like I've done my best to try to minimize what I lose to the server crashes. So I just, you know, like I make less money, you know, realistically, but I also protect it from the server crashing. Cause like, yeah, it can definitely be done, and I used to do them. But I don't find myself doing it anymore. Because like, if we'd had medical supplies brought to our Corp 157, and I mean, we, you know, server crash coming in, like, that would have just been lost. I don't have to check this anymore. That's right. Hangar 1. Because really, I think you can only bring like 10 SCU in, and like, I'm sure someone's already brought medical supplies to 157. So realistically, we could probably only drop off like maybe 2 SCU, maybe 3. Hey, citizen, her L3. That is a good choice, my friend. I feel like a lot of people don't go to her L3 for those scrap runs. Yeah, when, like, I hate bringing that to PO. Also, can we talk about how beautiful that red glass is? Like, that needs to stay. I'm glad they decided to go in a bold direction, and that needs to stay. Yeah, like, Port Olisar, you just have so many people floating around, like, really, guy? Just, like, floating around, breaking into ships, dive bombing with your ships, doing pad ramming. Negative win. You can totally go in. Tell you what, once we land at Levski, I will go in and show you.
Your systems are online.
Oh, right. Being silly, I totally forgot to request air traffic control.
You are.
Yeah, when the whole being able to fire into Armistice has really made Port Olisar a very dangerous place. Citizen, I actually don't think it has a keybind. Like, I think it's unbound by default. If I remember right, I just have it bound to a button on my mouse.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Why is my throttle? There we go. Sorry, my throttle was being super weird. Where is my plot? There it is. We really need a bigger triangle
Thank
than that
you.
too
And
for
please use it again.
plotting quantum. And of course we've got a gigantic rock that we almost hit. Away we go.
Drive is on.
Yeah, Marcus. So we actually just took off from Crew L1. We're just taking some scrap to Levski just to see what the actual sell price is of that scrap. Then we're gonna get back to regular trade. Yeah, sure thing, Atomic. Have a good one, man. Good luck out there. If I don't see you again, have a fun weekend. But yeah, we're just gonna take this the scrap haul into Levski to double check the price since we were talking about it earlier. Once we do that, we might head back to Arcorp, buy some more of that titanium, see if our money goes up again. Yeah, because we started the day with like 1.2 million, and then suddenly we magically just have 6 million. Yeah, Marcus, like, I need those triangles to be so much bigger. Yeah, Lonix, I actually did buy, okay, so I actually just did it maybe an hour ago. I bought a couple of shields for my caterpillars. Just put some parapets on there, and then I was told that you know, maybe I should have gone for the FR86. But aside from that, they're pretty much all stock. I mean, every now and then I'll put repeaters on them just so I can do some light combat in the caterpillar, like doing the mining claim missions, or claim jumper missions. I enjoy doing those with a caterpillar crew. Nox, are you mining? Like, if it's mined Laranite, you can really just take it anywhere. Hey, Vasquez, you know, I don't think I'm gonna buy a new ship. Usually I just give the money away. Like yesterday, we gave away, like, basically 10 million or over 10 million UEC. Like 2.5 cats were purchased. I say, well, 3 were purchased. Just someone already had like 2.2 million, so we just got them the rest of the way there. Oh, okay, Nox. If you manage to buy a lot of it, if you're around Lorville, you can try there. If you're in a freelancer, you should be able to unload. The base price is 31.01 when selling. And even if it's like, 30, it's still going to be fine. If you're just trying to get the absolute maximum base price, Microtech or ArcCorp. Or Grim Hex, but I wouldn't go to Grim Hex right now. Oh yeah, it's super fun. Okay, so the thing is, people love doing it like a Carrack or a Hammerhead, but you need like 5 to 7 people, and it's pretty much just, it's almost boring, In a Caterpillar, like it's you and maybe 2 gunners, and every now and then you kind of got to worry about your shields, so it's more fun in a cat, I think. Yeah, Nox, try that. Like, if you're in a Caterpillar, like, if you've got 500 SCU of Laranite, then, maybe take it elsewhere. You might have issues unloading. But if you're just in a Freelancer series, then, yeah, you'll be fine.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear down.
$125A. Oh, thank you, Ed. Like I said, it's not like I'm really using the money. Like I have nothing to buy. I whaled my way into all my ships, so really I just kind of cheated myself out of progression. But the way Star Citizen is set up right now, it's pay to profit, or at the very least, pay to have an easier and more engaging experience in the game. Like, poor Johnny 2 times coming in with his basic Aurora, baby player. He's not going to find a very forgiving time when he goes to do anything.
Have a pleasant stay.
Meanwhile, Lord Von Whalington over here with his Caterpillars and Krakens and Carracks and everything else can do anything and everything with relative ease. And he's going to make more money. He's going to find an easier time overall. So just when we can, like if there's people out there trying to get into a bigger ship that are stuck in some smaller things, just try to do better for them. Try to help them out. 'Cause I would hate to work towards this thing from an Aurora. Negative, Citizen. I did not. I've never really had an issue with the coolers on the Caterpillar, though. Since we're only dealing with one shield, the coolers seem to keep up pretty easily. When? That's what I wanted to do with the Kraken. Turn it into like a used ship lot, so I can just buy and sell ships, like from the top of it while moving cargo down below. Yeah, Parker, I don't really know about that. Like I want to tell them, but I don't really know how to repeat the miracle money, Like, do I just say I find random money on my account? Like, that could easily be someone gifting it without us getting a pop-up. I mean, if someone is gifting us money, thanks a lot. Like, it's appreciated. Like, it's getting put to good use, I swear. I'm not just buying myself fancy things. I mean, I did buy those 5 grenade launchers. Alright. We're gonna sell for 103,000. So yeah, that seems to be the correct amount. We sold for the correct amount. Yeah, Parker, like, when I sold the titanium, that's when I discovered that I had just buku amounts of money. probably got enough fuel to actually get to, we're gonna go back to Humboldt. We're gonna go buy more titanium. Parker, we're supposed to, but we don't always get them. Negative citizen. The first time it was at Area 18, second time it was at Grim Hex. Yeah, like Laramie, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Like I've had someone actually send me money before and I just did not get the notification. Yeah, exactly. Also, that was very delayed. But yeah, Win, that's actually the same thing. Like I've had a lot of friends who get in and immediately say, "Oh, I want to be a pirate." Hey, WD. Yeah, I looked it up. I did listen to a few songs and it's really, really good. I know it's pretty much like the first song off the track, so it's already really popular. But yeah, SpongeBob was actually a very, very engaging song. I really did enjoy it. And yeah, man, I'm not doing too bad, actually. I went to the doctor today, the radiologist. I got my kidneys ultrasounded. Or whatever the correct verb is there. I got an ultrasound from my kidneys. How about that?
Your systems are online.
So we're gonna see how bad those are messed up.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, see, like what Wynn said. Like some people just are not getting the proper notification.
Launch complete.
Thanks, WD. You and me both. It would suck if I had to go on dialysis or
Landing
something.
gear up.
Alright, so we're going to see if we can repeat this. We're going to go to
Thank
Illyria,
you, and please visit again.
buy some titanium over at Humboldt Mines, and take it into the city. Ah, Parker. I will say, I do miss making a Washington apple. I used to sit down and, actually, sorry. I know someone said they wanted to see the tractor control room. It's actually pretty fun to see when you're in Quantum. But I used to love just making a Washington apple, sitting down and drinking it down while doing trade. That looks to be good, Win. Yeah, citizen. Doctor had some blood work come back that said my kidney function was just tanking. And as a side effect, it sent my blood pressure through the roof, so I've had to been on like a ton of blood pressure meds. Basically changing lifestyle and diet and eating all the lame things. And it's throwing me for a loop too, like, you know, made me dizzy, nauseous, feet will swell up a lot. Long ways? What do you mean? Oh, you mean when you actually use the, let's find out. Wow, he just snaps to it. Guess we could turn it on.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake.
Oh, Ed, I hope so. I mean, that's why we're, you know, going to the doctor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not dying by any means. I hope, anyway. I don't feel like I'm dying. I say that. I got a Coke Icy the other day, and I am pretty damn sure my kidneys are doing pretty bad because that Icy was a terrible experience. Like, just felt like I had to shuffle off my skin, just about. Which is sad because, like, Coke Ices are literally like the only thing I would drink aside from water. And, like, I didn't really get them that often, you know? It was like maybe once every 2 weeks. If that. Exactly, Citizen. Like, we're all dying, just, you know, some of us are like the Usain Bolt of dying, you know? Like, it's... Some are a lot faster at it than others, unfortunately. Exactly, Parker. I mean, I enjoyed it, just, you know, 10 to 15 minutes later, it's just like... It's like I just needed to peel my skin off, you know? It's like my body was just decaying, it felt like. Like heart just racing, like feeling your entire heartbeat through your body. Just feeling, it's like feeling your blood vessels constrict almost. Yeah, sorry, Laramie. Yeah, it just sucks because, like, okay, so, you know, I can't really taste anyway because of the hyposmia. But I have a very nostalgic memory with ices because, like, when I was a kid, I was like 3 or 4 years old, back, you know, during the happy times. You know, every now and then my dad would take me to this exact same gas station over here, and I would get an icy, and we'd go home and watch The Simpsons and then Cops. And, you know, those times are long gone, obviously, but just, you know, having, like, going into the same gas station, getting that icy just kind of takes me back. You know, it's that nostalgia trip where things were just a lot simpler. And, like, I just want to be able to have that memory again. And now I can't even have the damn icy. Hey, Terminal Hamster. Welcome back. Yeah. And, you know, my kidneys don't seem to be doing that great. See, Citizen, like, I've heard that, and it's true. The annoying thing is, at the moment, I have hyposmia, so smell and taste doesn't even really work for me in the first place. But, you know, I can still feel, like, I still have texture, and like, ices give you that tingly feeling, you know? Like, I know what that is. Yeah, maybe, Parker. Usually I get, like, the mediums. I might try a small. I'll talk to my doctor and ask if there's, like, a blood pressure medication I can take where I can eat an icy. Or she might just tell me that I'm dumb and I just have to give him up. But that's Humboldt. Yep.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah. Yeah, and like nostalgia. Oh man.
Is now off.
So many people lose so many years looking back on the years they've already had. Yeah, nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Yeah, hamster, I've seen a lot of people go on diets like that. See, I can't even really do like the cheese right now, because cheese actually has a surprising amount of sodium, and I'm pretty much having to cut most of that out. Like, I've been making these cheeseless tacos. Well, I feel like, you know, the only way I can get better skin is to, you know, hit up Buffalo Bill, see if he has any spares. See, it's actually been fairly easy for me to skip cheese, because, like, since I can't taste it, it doesn't really do that much for me.
Landing gear down.
Like, it's just like eating a weird, you know, coagulated strip of something. Now, chicken. I do consume a ton of chicken. Hey, Mike. Okay, so for the moment, we're doing Humboldt mines. We're picking up titanium. And since we're a little low on quantum, we're going to take it into Area 18. From there, we might come back out here in a fresh caterpillar, or just with more fuel, and take a load of titanium to Grim Hex.
Landing complete.
We're on that lump, aren't we? Yeah. We gotta move.
Launch complete.
I also hate how weak the brakes are. Like, you get more thrusting the opposite direction than you do applying your brake. Oh yeah, Win, you missed it. We've been doing trade to Grim Hex already today.
Engines offline.
Yeah, when you missed it, like, we were running under fire. Like, the only time we actually got shot at was when we were not in a caterpillar. Hey, WD. Okay, so the best trade route I would say early is probably either fluorine, which is like an 80k buy-in. Buy it at 157 on Yela, take it to Deacons on Yela. Or not fluorine, chlorine. Sorry, chlorine with a C. Once you get about 135,000, you can switch to fluorine, and that either goes to also Deacons on Yela or Grim Hex. Right now, I would skip on Grim Hex due to the whole PvP event. But we're trading there because we are dumb. Gump, what do you mean with the zooming in? You mean like with my base price titanium? Thank you. All right. Exactly. We are overfunded. We just keep getting, like, mystery millions. In third person. Yeah, F4 would be the zoom in for that. Or do you mean like that? Like when we're doing this? Oh, Stabs, Pat. Thank you. I actually just got that notification on my phone. Oh my god, I still need to set up the overlays, but thank you so much. That means a lot to me. All right, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Mike, as far as the titanium, we're earning... Okay, so from base price titanium, we're making 100k.
Engines online.
Oh, okay, so from outside the ship. Yeah, it's F4 and then the arrow key. So, for example, we're F4 right now. Use Z to do your free look. And you hold F4, And then you can use your arrow keys to zoom in and out. Hey, Wilbur, we are parked at Humboldt Mines. We're actually getting out of here. Yeah, shout out to Patricia Young there. I appreciate that. Thank you. Negative, Mike. It is Humboldt Mines on Nuria, actually. And we would be taking this into Grim, but our gas is a little low. So we're going to sell it at ArcCorp, refuel, then take the load into Grim. Well, sell this, come back to Humboldt, then take that to Grim. Oh, yeah, Mike, Humboldt. Okay, so very few people go to Humboldt because it's stupidly hard to get into. Like, it's ridiculously hard to get into, but it is worth it. Because 9 times out of 10, you can get either base price or very cheap titanium. That is going to be a terrible jump. Okay, well, let's risk this. Finger on the power key.
Quantum drive is now on.
No. Nope. 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 That's already going to hit.
Engines online.
Yeah, Tio, that too. I try to double check to make sure I can get back in before I actually start to go again. Okay, under 1700, we should be all right now. Mike, if you've already got 1 million, you can pretty much run whatever you want to. I would probably say stick with titanium and astatine, especially if you can get them under like 730. Oh, it's shallow, but this works. Yeah, Wilbur. I still don't really trust it, you know. I don't feel like I should be able to jump all the way around the planet. I feel like I should have to go to orbital markers. Mike, for titanium, really, you can just sell it at the closest location. So if you pick it up at Ariel, what is that? It's a cat. Hey, it's Alex. He must have just got back from SAL5. Let's see if he's got anything on board. Oh yeah, looks like he did. But yeah, like if you have titanium, really you can just take it to the closest place. So if you buy around ArcCorp, bring it to Area 18. You buy around Hurston, take it to Lorville. Really, what I'm doing, like where I'm about to bring it into Grim Hex after we, you know, empty this out. What I'm doing is dumb. I would not do what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the fun of it and to see if we get shot. And if we get shot, if we can successfully get our cargo into Grim. Yeah, like you're going to earn profit wherever you sell. And as long as you're taking it to, what do you call that? As long as you're taking it into like a major port city, you're pretty much going to make the same no matter what. See, like, I actually have more issues with New Babbage. I feel like I fly a bit slower. And it's not difficult to get out of atmosphere. It's just a bit slower is all. I will say, though, ArcCorp has a smaller atmosphere than Hurston. You can jump around, I want to say it's 7,300 meters versus the 1,100 at Hurston. So you can save yourself about a minute if you're basing out of ArcCorp. Now, New Babbage, I actually don't know what Microtech's atmosphere is, as far as, like, when you can jump. Might be the same. Is it 9,000 at Hurston now? Okay. Maybe I got lowered. Okay, so that's actually fairly comparable. So, scrap what I just said. Looks like you could probably base out of either just fine. Okay, so it is 11,000 at Microtech. Alright, that's probably what I was thinking the 1100 on then. So yeah, if you're looking for a quick getaway, I'd probably avoid Microtech. Alright! I got the hangar that I actually like.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, see, if Microtech's gonna be in the double digits like that, I'm just going to avoid it. Let me get landed in, and I'm gonna clip the back end. I've been doing that a lot recently. I've just lost my ability to really land effectively at any sort of decent speed.
Landing.
Well, looks like that was live. We got in fairly well.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
There we go. Really, Wind? How did you get a crime stat from a bad landing? Ha! Ha! Did it actually give you like a murder stat? Also, again, I'm sorry. I just really have to appreciate that red glass paneling they have now. Oh, that was a good decision. Hey, Dragon, there's no problem with that, man. Like, the Caterpillar is a big ship, and there are no landing aids like parking cameras or actual sensors to really make up for it. So don't feel bad if you got a F4 to land, man. Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sorry, I'm just storing the cat.
Offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making our home your new home.
And besides, like, if you're an F4, like, you get to see your ship land, it's pretty, it's cinematic. Ah, okay, so you were in the Defender, but you attacked a guard. Okay, I see how this goes. Oh, Wilbur, yes, hey, yes you can, and I made the tutorial to prove it. Besides, I guarantee you there is someone out there who is better than me when it comes to landing.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Okay, yeah, if you have to defend the honor of your crab, I understand. That's fair. I'll buy that. I'll buy that, defending the crab honor. Speaking of, I've got to tell you guys, just to like break games here. You know, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm playing with a warlock right now. And I took the Pact of the Chains, where you could actually like summon a familiar whenever you want to. And one of the familiars you can get is a crab, who I have named Crabbathy. And Crabbathy, while not particularly useful in combat, has accompanied me everywhere in Baldur's Gate. He has this little pinch attack where he can actually like reduce a character's speed if he actually pulls it off. Now the problem is poor Grabbathy only has 2 hit points. So he gets taken out pretty quickly in combat.
Now arriving.
Teal, I've been doing a few practice landings. The thing is, like, since I've been gone for, like, 3 weeks to a month, I'm still kind of breaking off a lot of the rust when it comes to, like, landing and stuff. So, well, I've done some landings on planets, slightly fanciful. I'm not really pushing myself at the moment. Oh God, yes, Apple, the imp. Let's talk about that imp. Let's talk about that awful, awful imp. Like, okay, so... is that a spoiler? Okay, so... Hopefully this isn't too spoilerific, but, Apple, do you know about the spectator? Like, the baby beholder that is in Baldur's Gate 3? Like, there is a spectator that you can encounter. Oh, Russell, I'm sorry. I think it might be lagging a bit behind, man. Okay, so we actually made the correct amount. So yeah, we're gonna take we're gonna get another load, bring it back to Grim Hex. Okay, so Apple, concerning that spectator, I actually soloed that spectator with a single imp and 0 party members. That's how bad the imp is. And Tio, I'm kind of working on it. If you feather your thrusters just right, you can kind of fake the old decoupled mode, but you got to do it just right, and it's different for every planet. Oh, look at that. We've got somebody with us. Oh, why, hello, sir. Let's do a clap 6. The best clap. Yeah, Gruff. So in Baldur's Gate 3, oh, hey, Alex, that's you. All right, we'll take the train back. But yeah, Gruff, if you're playing a warlock, you can get an imp that you can summon, and like he has like a poison attack. He can turn invisible. Ridiculous sneaks. Like if you look at his stats, Apple, he actually has like near player character stats. Hey Tom, today we're trading titanium from Humboldt Mines. We just dropped it off at Area 18, and for some fun, we're going to go pick up some more and trade it to Grim Hex. Yeah, sorry, Gruff, not an Imperial Death Star. Like when I say imp, I mean like an actual imp, like the tiny guy with the wings and the little horns. He does have a scorpion tail though, if that helps. His name is Empathy. Like the imp is crazy strong, and if you do it right, he can pretty much solo most fights, and if he can't, then you just keep sending an army of them in to slowly die. Like, I've been steamrolling a lot of the fights in Baldur's Gate 3, but it's just so fun to try to pull it off with just like a single imp. Well, I said it's not an Imperial Death Star. It's the little guy. What about yay height, bad skin, wings.
Now arriving.
Hey, Coyote! Long time no see. You know, if you put an O in there, then you get Divinity Original Sin, which is another great work from Larian.
From transforming worlds to exploring
All right,
the
let's
stars,
pull it out. Let's get our
our
best in
corp is
show.
proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp,
Come on.
investing in tomorrow's future.
Any second now. Yeah, sure thing, Russell. Have a good day, man. Enjoy your weekend. Hope it goes well for you.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Not at all, Gruffus. I cannot tell you how much I was nonplussed about the Eclipse somehow winning that. Like, I mean, hooray for the Eclipse owners. Like, just, it's not gonna do anything for me, you know? And besides, like, it's an Eclipse. Like, it's a stealth ship. You're never going to see it. Like, I'm not going to graze it at... that's the wrong ship. I'm not going to graze it at like 500 meters and be able to go, wow, that's a nice ship. Like, by the time I find out that there was an Eclipse operating in my area, I'm going to be waking up at the station. And yeah, Cody, like, I'm kind of wondering that too. Like, I'm really pretty much only keeping my Carrack at the moment to see what that skin is going to be. Because, like, the Carrack is a nice ship. I just don't have any use for it right now.
And the vision to help the Empire thrive. Whether it's lowering your taxes or increasing your access to defensive weapons, Paul Nassau is the right leader for the right time. Paid for by the Centralist Party.
If you own the ship already, Lux, you actually get a skin for it for free that lets you convert to it. And yes, Citizen, they actually did confirm they're doing skins. And they said they would be better than last year's skins. Although that's subjective, I guess. I guess they'll actually put more effort into them.
Transforming worlds to exploring the stars. Our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp.
Well, Gruff, I doubt I'll even get the skin because I don't, you know, own the Eclipse. Oh, crap. Sorry, Parker. I did not know. But hey, I appreciate it. All the same. Ah, okay, Gruff. Gotcha. I might, you know... I mean, like I said, I'm just not like I'm really using it, but... Ah! Literally, Parker. Hey, speaking of Death Star, looks like we've got the Emperor in chat. Yeah, like, I want to see it, because, like, they had the Expedition skin, which, I mean, like, $20 extra for a large white stripe and a red cockpit. I mean, that's a lot of money, but if I can get a free skin, then it might actually have some color to it, and, you know, I'll take it.
Systems are online.
Alright, so we're gonna go pick up some titanium. We're gonna spend 400,000 on some titanium. I take it to Grim Hex, trading under fire. Yes. Okay, so when these skins actually came out, they didn't have the paint system that we have now. Like, you know, they've got the paints where you can just slap them on and off. Those weren't in yet, so it actually had to convert it to, like, technically a whole other ship.
Launch complete.
And that system might finally be getting an overhaul.
Landing gear.
Sorry, it's relatively late in the day for me. But, yeah, like I said, previously they just converted the entire ship. Where's my... There it is.
Thank you.
Not yet,
Please
Parker.
visit again.
Not yet. Maybe if we trade under fire to Grim Hex, we'll get some free money. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, Terminal. I remember that. I also remember 2 years ago when we were supposed to get the custom setup where we could just choose our colors. Like, they had a video about it and everything. Like, they were talking like it was pretty much done. And then it just kind of went the way of that magnetic car from the 80s. Oh, what do you need, Gruff? Wait, don't you have like a rock bug or something? I mean, like, I'll still send some your way. Let's see if we have anyone in here that I should be worried about. Hey, look who it is. It's Citizen. Yeah, I don't really know any of these guys, so I think we'll be alright. Sour apple, that sounds familiar. Admiral, I've seen a few people still using it, actually. I mean, like I said, I'll gladly send you whatever you need. I mean, you know, good reason. Yeah, Coyote, I've actually been able to trade fairly well. There's still a couple of light exploits, but, it's been alright. I've snuck in and out of Grim Hex. I've been getting a lot of base price titanium. The economy's been treating us fairly well. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but we need Lyria, not Wallet.
Drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
You know, Coyote, that's a good question. I haven't touched Barrel, and I really don't like touching Barrel, but you know that. Oh, Gruff, I just jumped to Lyria. I mean, I guess I could do Distilled Spirits. Hold on, let me just tab out right quick and see what the, I'm just gonna rotate a little bit. Checking the demand on Distilled Spirits before I go out there. Because I want to see what Grim is actually paying for them. Because I figure there's probably a few people taking Distilled Spirits that way. Yeah, crew by Genie. Ayla. Yeah, I don't know about taking Distilled Spirits into Grim. They've got a very low demand cap. I mean, like, I could just scrap going to Grim, but it's like, getting shot at while I've got cargo.
Quantum drive is now on.
Negative Dragon. I am using mouse and keyboard. Like, I've got a stick. I just hardly ever use it. Like, I use it a ton in Elite Dangerous and a couple of other things. Pulsar, actually. I use it a lot in Pulsar Lost Colony. But, yeah, 4-star citizen, I am a mouse and keyboard warrior. You know what, Coyote? I actually don't like it, because since it lets you travel pretty much instantly around a planet, it's very hard to cut your jump early. Citizen, the main cities, Area 18, Lorville, New Babbage, they all have like maximum caps. You can actually unload a full caterpillar at those locations. Like, rest stops is fairly low, but if you take it to a city, you can just empty. Really, Win? What's going on? Like, I know it's hard to locate because the asteroid's so small. Oh, Dragon, it's not bad with sticks. It's just I learned on keyboard, so it's very hard for me to give that up. Yeah, like if you're flying on a keyboard, there's no worries, you know.
Landing complete.
And I think we're on that. No, we're good. We're flat. All right. Kill engines. Leave the shields up.
Offline.
Ah, fair enough. Win. I can always just go park out there if you guys need like a beacon location to get to it. Yeah, Gruff, just like I said, I hate having a camera take up like part of the actual screen when I'm playing. I actually, if you want to see a face reveal, I actually did an interview back before I was actually, you know, like streaming or doing stuff. But I actually did an interview at the 2018 CitizenCon concerning the Kraken. Oh yeah, sorry, Win. I will probably be asleep long before then. In fact, once we get this to Grim Hex, live or die, I will probably be turning in. Okay, let's just watch this right quick to see if it changes here. Okay, that was correct. Really, Apple? Yeah, okay, so I don't know if you'd remember, because there's, you know, literally hundreds of people, if not thousands there. But there was a guy walking around in a Drake-themed jacket. Like, green jacket, yellow Drake shirt, had Drake Interplanetary on the back, and just had, like, all sorts of Drake decals, just, like, all over it. That was me. Because, you know, it's the CitizenCon sponsored by Drake. Oh, see? We probably held the same microphone then. Okay, so Citizen, you might actually remember this. You remember when they were interviewing people about the Kraken, and there was a guy talking, but in the background there was like a security guy who looked like Hodor, and he kind of became a meme for like the whole Citizen Con. That was my interview. Was the one with the Hodor guy in the background.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Yeah, when I do like the Buccaneer, it's got some problems, but I love it. And yeah, Gruff, there should actually be a free fly during that. They always do that to, you know, sell ships. Yeah, actually, if you go way back, that jacket is actually the thumbnail for the Around the Verse episode for Citizen Con. Yeah, I could see that terminal. I could definitely see that.
Quantum drive is now on.
And yeah, Coyote, I was actually really hoping that the next Drake ship would actually be some sort of industrial ship. Like, what do you call that? Sorry, like the lobster, like the Drake lobster. Like if the Drake lobster could actually be made into like some sort of industrial ship, I would not criticize CIG no matter what decisions they made for like a whole year, because I am desperate to see the Drake lobster actually get made. Like, I actually asked Chris Roberts at that CitizenCon, like, when are we gonna get the Drake lobster? Because Chris agrees to everything, you know? Like, hey Chris, are we gonna have to shave in games? Like, yeah, we'll make that, we'll put it in game. But this time he kind of brushed me off. He's like, we'll see. And that's when I knew we would never get the Drake lobster. Like, if Chris Roberts himself will sidestep a question, then you're not getting it. Yeah, Parker, I'd take that. A Drake cuttlefish. Or like a Drake sea cucumber, or a Drakektopus. Like, I guess that could just be like the younger brother of the Kraken. Well, like, okay, so, you know, the Drake lobster has a single sentence about it when it comes to lore. And it's just that it is owned, the only model ever made is owned by Silas Corner. And it's still in the shipping foam. And it has never been assembled. Yeah, like we could get a Drake manatee, we get that sea cow going on. The squid. That's right. You gotta touch the butt. Drake clownfish. The manta ray. Oh, you know what? Actually, we can't do that because the Reliant is in. Like, the Reliant is basically a manta ray. Wilbur, it was during one of the live streams for the 2018 CitizenCon. They were interviewing people by the Kraken display model. And I was there rocking some serious chin fuzz. But yeah, actually, I did that interview. I don't know what the timestamp would be, though. I would have to find it for you. Actually, hold on. We've got a little bit of time in Quantum. I'm just going to see if I can find it. Keynote address, road to release. Yeah, that's going to take me a little bit to find. Especially because there's like 8 hours. Did it really go for that long? Sorry, I'm going through looking for this. Ah, I found it. Okay, so I'm just gonna link this to you guys. Give me just 1 second. Let me make this jump to the orbital.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right. So it is this video about 2 hours and 8 minutes, maybe 2 hours, 7.5 minutes in. I'm sorry, 2 hours, 2 hours and 6 minutes, maybe. Yeah, go 206 just to be safe. I'll be the guy with the Drake jacket. The light, man, was the lighting really that bad there?
Quantum drive.
Actually, you know what? It's funny we bring this up, because I actually mentioned the Wildcat in that interview, which later became a trivia question for yesterday. Hey, Captain Cat. Good afternoon. Unfortunately, you've probably joined the tail end of the stream, because I'm about to sneak some cargo into Grim Hex, and then that'll probably be it as far as, like, the action going on. Yeah, like 2 hours, 6-ish minutes, maybe around 2 hours, 7 minutes. So I do the interviews there. All right.
Contact.
Uh-oh, what do we got? Yes, Wilbur. Yes, it was the geekiest event ever. Like, Carrick. Why is a Carrick popping up red? That's probably been claimed. Okay, so give me just one moment to sneak into Lorville here. And then I can catch up on chat.
Hello, and welcome to
Wow, now that guy is brave.
landing pad assigned.
Oh yeah, the dragonfly. We came in at a weird angle.
Landing gear down.
And sink it on in.
Landing complete. Weapons.
Oh, I should not have shut down there. Oh well. Ah, Wilbur found Hodor. No, Tio, that's not my face reveal. I was just proving that I was a real human being. Ah! Joke's on you. I don't have an Instagram. Actually, limit a lot of my social media because social media has just been absolutely cancerous. That's right, Terminal. Like, the Reclaimer just has that, my god, I can't believe that worked kind of landing. Exactly, Citizen. Like, okay, so I did not really experience anxiety in any sort of capacity until like the last few years, and all of it has been from social media. Haha, David. Now, you say world domination, but like I actually end up giving away most of this. Like, sure, maybe I'm a cyborg, but I'm really just passing through. I feel like world domination is more of like a healthy improvement goal instead of something you look to actually achieve, because once you get it, it's just administrative. Like, it's boring. Like you're doing paperwork, you know? Like, it's not, it's a clerical position. Like, once it's actually achieved, and that's boring. Like, I feel like it's better to work at taking over the world and failing, but just, you know, appreciating the time that you're doing it than it is to actually take over the world. Because, like, what do you do with yourself once you're done? Like, didn't Alexander the Great, like, weep when he realized there was nothing left to conquer? Exactly. Like, what's that quote from The Office that that Creed has? Like, you know, he's been in a few cults, and, you know, while you make more money as a leader, you have a lot more fun as a follower. And wow, 867. Someone has been bringing titanium into Grim Hex. And that someone is not me. Well, I mean, I say that. I've brought it in before. Okay, so we sold that. Okay, yeah, so we're getting the correct amounts now. So yeah, no more mystery millions. I mean, we still got plenty. Alex, that's fair. That's fair. Like, you know, I find that to be very responsible of you, sir. Ah. No! Crap, we're stuck. Let's just see. Oh, no. That didn't work. Well, Terminal. I've put bigger shields on them. I'm probably actually going to have to buy other shields because I bought the parapets, and it turns out the parapets aren't the best. Did we just double die? Yeah, Moon. I found that out the hard way. Alright, so we are probably going to end it here. We're coming up on that 3-hour mark, and like I said, I am still a little tired, especially after visiting the doctor today. Oh, come on, dude. We have to blast our radio? Okay, so both of those are stuck. Yeah, I feel like that's probably a good place to end it. However, yeah, we're still going to go up there. Oh, yeah, Alex, exactly. Oh, thank you, Parker. Hopefully I hear something Monday, or at least early in the week. Really? Really? Did we really fall and hit our head that hard? Are we just doomed in Hex forever? Yeah, okay, so I think we'll just end it there. And sorry, Maurice, I think my my headset may have disconnected if you heard the disconnect sound. Alright, so yeah, we will end it there. And since today is Friday, that'll be the last of the streams for the week. So I'll be taking a break over Saturday and Sunday. So I will catch you guys Monday. And like I said, we'll try to get back to our regular times. Until then, most of you know the drill. Good luck, stay safe, have fun, eat your vegetables, try to watch the amount of sodium you're intaking. And have a good weekend. So until then, keep on trucking, guys. Have a good night.